Good morning, America. Live from the corner of Deering Street and Deering Street Place, or capital P, capital L. Yes, here in fun and sun, Portland, Maine. There's a Deering Place, and this here is Deering Street. This is a freelance video. You'll find it at Frank Margell at youtube.com. I post on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. I'm not affiliated with any businesses or enterprises you may see in the video today on this March 3rd, 2016. I'm out here in the public domain, and I suggest you always check your facts when I get into a little bit of a political commentary and opinion. I'm not going to tell you how to vote today, but I will tell you that Trump Team 2016 is making history right here on High Street in Portland, Maine at the Eastland Hotel, the famous Eastland Hotel. And the crowds are amassing. What's going on is at 9 a.m. this morning, which is just about right now, crowds are going to flock into the Eastland and listen to Donald Trump. And he'll be speaking this afternoon, but the crowds want to get here early. There was pre-registration online. If you haven't heard, the governor of Maine, Paula Page, has endorsed Donald Trump for President of the United States of America. And other media in the area, spokespeople and personality types are getting on board. And some of those media types may not be the typical demographic that you would consider. There are potentially some disgruntled blue dog personalities. There are even some liberals perhaps considering giving Donald Trump an ear here in Portland, Maine. Let me give you some of the demographics that we're talking about here. Portland, Maine is by far a liberal city here in New England, and it has undergone quite a few changes over the last few years during the Obama administration. And what we're talking about is Portland acting as a city unto its own. And it has departed in many ways from the standard bearers of the rest of the state and passed quite a few rules and regulations and laws that to some in Maine make absolutely no sense. Nonetheless, that's my opinion. You go ahead and check your facts. I'll give you a few more demographics here. Portland, Maine is experiencing one of the largest homeless populations in northern New England, southern Maine. It's been experiencing high property taxes. Several city managers have abandoned their post in the past. High rent. There is a heroin epidemic in coastal southern Maine. So that's some of the issues. There's other politics taking place as well. However, Portland also has a history of doing a lot of good for its citizens, its residents, and it has developed some areas of Portland, and it's amazing to see the transformation where the city has developed. However, there's all kinds of scuttle regarding housing, affordable housing, jobs, and the potential for economic growth. There is a lot of rumor and scuttle that Portland is seeing a mass migration because folks just can't afford to live here. So Portland responded with increasing the minimum wage, and they did it through a mandatory process. Irregardless of what the state minimum wage is, Portland just decided to go ahead and make it mandatory as of January 1st, 2016. So we got a lot of liberals, bureaucrats. There's a lot of scuttle in city. There's a lot of high property taxes, and a lot of schools are being torn down and not replaced with new schools because families aren't growing like they used to up here. In my humble opinion, it's overregulated, and Portland, Maine needs to reform and get on board. So I think it's fantastic that the governor and other personality types and leaders in Maine are flocking to one of the most liberal cities in all of New England, Portland, Maine, right here on High Street. That's my commentary. I'm sure you have your views. But they're lining up. Now, Donald Trump won't be speaking till well after noon, but folks are standing here in frigid cold weather. It's about 5 below zero with the wind chill factor. And they're standing out here waiting to enter the Eastland and make history with Team Trump 2016. You have a great Maine day. This is Frank Margell. I post on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Go ahead and send me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. March 3rd, 2016. Thinking Thursday, Team Trump, live in Portland, Maine. You have a great Maine day, and I'll keep you posted. Take care.